Hey you guys, what's up? What's goody? It's your girl Bree, and welcome back to my fridge. Now, before we go ahead and we hop on into this thing, I'm gonna ask y'all to like this video, comment on this video, share this video, and most importantly, subscribe to my channel. I mean, look, if you come in and you like what you see in, why not? And go ahead and hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date with what I'm cooking. By the way, I post every Wednesdays at 3 p.m. So, holla at your girl. And on today's menu, I'm cooking up chicken and dumplings. So, chicken and dumplings is probably like the ultimate comfort food. I mean, like, who wouldn't, want some chicken and dumplings? Now, this was my first time making chicken and dumplings, and not to pat myself on the back, but I did make it completely from scratch. So as you're watching the video, you're gonna see we made our own stock, we made our own dumplings. I mean, I went all out in this video, so, and I say it came out pretty good. So I know you guys are watching this video and are like, girl, what is you doing? So you just gonna add the onion skin and the peels and all that extra stuff in there? Like, shouldn't you remove it? And the answer is no. Okay, we're trying to make a stock, right? This is chicken and dumplings. You need a flavorful broth, all right? So all that is flavor, not to mention all the nutrients, the minerals and vitamins, they in the skin. So keep the onion skin in there, the carrot peels, you want to add the garlic peels, you want to add all that, because all that is flavor. And also always wash your produce before you use it. Same thing with the herbs, do all that. So yeah, do that. And another thing, no, I didn't season the chicken. It's no secret. It was intentional. All right, we're gonna season later. Now, my reasoning is, what's the point of adding a whole bunch of seasonings if you just gonna cover it all up in water? Water's gonna dilute everything. Then you're gonna have to add more seasoning and more salt, and that's not good. So that's why we added in those fresh herbs, our thyme, our sage, our oregano, the carrots, the onion, the celery, the peppercorn, the garlic. You feel me? Because all that is going to flavor the chicken. Alright? Now, if you want to, you can add your seasoning. But I didn't, because we don't season later. I promise. It's going to taste good, alright? Now, when it comes to making the dumplings, I decided to make my own biscuit dough, and I wanted to roll it out and everything, and I wanted them to look a certain way. I wanted them to be brown and look like little mini biscuits. So that's what I did. As you see, I added rosemary to the biscuit dough because I wanted it to have some nice flavor. So that's optional. I just decided to do that. But if you don't want to make your own dumplings, you can buy the canned biscuits, and you can cut it and throw that in your broth, and it'll pop up nicely. You can even make a wet batter and just kind of do a drop biscuit type style and just dump it in there, and it'll poof up and look real nice and all that. So this just the method I decided to do for my dumplings. So, and I was happy with it. So ain't too much I could really say about it. So as you guys seen, I decided to cook my chicken in the crock pot. I mean, you can cook it any kind of way you want to. You can cook it on top of the stove, you can throw it in the oven. Heck, you can even do a rotisserie chicken if you want to. I decided to put mine in the crock pot because I wanted it to be nice and tender, and that's exactly how it came out, nice and tender. Plus, for those of you who are going to school, you got to get to work, you can put it in the crock pot and forget about it, So that's why I like using the crock pot. You don't got to worry about doing any extra stuff, any extra cleaning. The crock pot is going to take care of you. So I suggest using the crock pot. And for the chicken, when it comes to chicken and dumplings, I mean, you can really make it how you want to make it. As you've seen, I'm using a whole chicken. I got the bones. in there. I keep the bones in. I also kept the skin on in there. We're using all parts of the chicken. Why? Again, we making our own broth, and all that is flavor. So don't get rid of the fat, the skin, use the whole thing. But I see some people, they just use the thighs. Some people like to use boneless, skinless chicken breasts. Some people use the legs. Do whatever it is you want to do. So I'm just showing you guys how I wanted to do it today. So hopefully that helps you guys, gives you guys, some type of, motivation to, make your chicken and dumplings your way. Now, when it comes to the overall consistency of your soup, your broth, if you will, I feel like that's a matter of preference. Some people, they like theirs on the thicker side. Some like theirs more on the soupy side. It just depends. As you guys will see later on, I made mine on the thicker side. That's how I like it. I basically did a roux, equal parts of flour and fat. My fat was better. And I added the flour, mix it in, and I added my stock, and that's how it, it thickened up. But of course, if you don't want yours as thick as mine, then just leave out the flour, because once you add the dumplings and it's like simmering on the stove, it's also going to thicken up a little bit as well. So just to give you guys a little tip. So I had some leftover biscuit dough from when I made my dumplings, so I decided to bake the rest of them in the oven. And then I add a little bit of honey butter on top and a little extra salt and pepper to, get me look real nice and whatnot. And then I decided to garnish them on top of my chicken and dumplings. Plus, it's a nice difference in texture. So if you want to do something a little different, you can do that or not, Again, this just, what I decided to do. So yeah, when making my homemade broth, I really, try my best to strain out everything, because, we added, the carrot peels and, the onion skins and all that. And, that's not really, pretty, and people may not want to, eat that. So be sure to remove that. And also, I add peppercorns to my broth and everything. It's fine, it still tasted good. The only thing I would suggest, if you're someone who doesn't really like pepper like that, then you might want to wrap the peppercorns in like some cheesecloth or something. That way you can just put it in there and take them all out, because since I didn't do that, you kind of see, some peppercorns throughout. But like I said, I love me some black pepper, so I really didn't mind it too much. But if you want to, you can finely grate it if you would like and add it, or you can just leave it out altogether. So just to give you guys a little, a little something. So honestly, this is really it, for the video. I pretty much said what I said, So again, like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I'm out.